Good evening, my name is Cheyenne. The United States has a population of 327 million. According to the National Cancer Institute, out of 327 million people, nearly 2 million will be diagnosed with cancer this year. The number of people diagnosed with cancer is expected to rise to 23 million per year by 2030. There is no doubt that cancer rates are on the rise. Our cancer rates are increasing due to carcinogens within our food. Today I will be calling for a change of action for the way that the U.S. handles our consumption of carcinogens. First, I will describe what foods contain carcinogens, then I will tell you about California's Proposition 65, and finally I will tell you about Europe's approach to food carcinogens. According to Christian Abnett, there are 4 different classifications for carcinogens. The first category is natural, unavoidable ingredients in our food. The second are natural products that may be avoided, such as grains containing fungus due to not being stored efficiently. The third is anthropogenic chemicals, and the fourth is anthropogenic chemicals intentionally added to our foods. When curing meats, such as bacon or salted fish, cancer-causing chemicals are released during the curing process. There are many foods that fall under Category 1 as being unavoidable. A lot of vegetables and other foods release carcinogens when being cooked. Our cereals, canned foods, Pop-Tarts, and anything else that falls under the category of processed foods contain carcinogens. Processed food containing carcinogens are completely unavoidable, but I will explain this later. California is the only state in our country that has taken initiative against food carcinogens. In 1986, California voters passed Proposition 65, which is a bill that states manufacturers have to put warning labels on food that is known to the state of California to cause cancer. I took a look at the list and began to count how many carcinogens are on it, and I lost count after 300. Keep in mind that these carcinogens are still legal, but citizens still have to be warned about them. The U.S. should adopt Europe's approach to food carcinogens. In 1958, European countries created an amendment stating that manufacturers couldn't use chemicals or ingredients that are known carcinogens. As a result, many food manufacturers replaced their carcinogenic ingredients with something similar that they could still do business in Europe. They only changed the ingredients for sales in Europe, and they continue to ship the foods that contain carcinogens to America. Food manufacturers of processed foods have the ability to create their food with little to no carcinogens, but they choose not to unless it puts them at risk of not being able to sell their products in certain countries. They choose to continue to sell cancer to us because it's cheaper and easier for them. I informed you on carcinogens, Proposition 65, and Europe's approach to carcinogens. It is crucial that our country adopts Europe's approach to food carcinogens. If we don't make some kind of change, a large amount of our population will suffer from cancer. Thank you for your time.